guys, it's Ian talking to you again today from hay country, cattle country, Montana. You might not know that the major job of most cattle ranchers really is about farming. My brother-in-law and his family put up hundreds, if not that well, more like thousands of tons of hay every year. And as you see in the background, I'm standing by one of those haystacks. You may not be able to see it too clearly in the background, but the stack that I selected to stand in front of contains hay from two seasons. The outside of the picture shows the current season of hay, which they just baled from the hayfield where I've been watching in front of my sister and brother-in-law's house, and then right behind me is hay that's from last season. I was asking my brother-in-law today about differences in the nutritional quality of hay that's older. And what caught my attention that was first what he didn't say. He didn't talk about calories. He didn't talk about macronutrients much. Macronutrients, by the way, are fat, carbs, and protein. He did mention a little bit of loss of protein content and some loss of water content. But what he talked the most about, and that I think is most important for us in my little chat with you today, is the micronutrients. The micronutrient content changes a lot in that older hay. And relatively minimal differences in certain micronutrients can have devastating effects on the health of cattle, and in particularly on the calves that they bear or that they will be bearing come winter. And that pertains to us as DSers. We are so hyper-focused by the diet education we've gotten all too often on calories. A calorie is a calorie is a calorie. Well, that's not true. We're also told that we have to limit our fat to the utmost. Also not true. New research is showing that these assertions are old and out of date, and were probably supported only by bad science in the first place. But what I want to mention to you is the micronutrients. Now, if you as a newcomer come to our Facebook group, DS Patients, and you see the amazing high megadoses of supplements that many of us take, you might be kind of shocked. You might be afraid of swallowing, oh my God, that many pills every day. Or you might be worried about getting, quote, toxic on some of those supplements. Well, I can tell you in my 9 years of being a DSer that I have yet to hear of anybody getting toxic on the dry doses of A, D, E, K1, K2 that we recommend. But I've sure heard a lot of problems from people who didn't take it seriously enough, or who, kind of fell away from the zeal of a newbie, and then years out, like where I am now, found themselves in trouble. One of the reasons that I am so devoted to this group is for my own well-being. You've heard me say before, I'm not doing this just because I'm so altruistic. I'm doing this too to hold myself accountable, because if I don't think about this subject matter every day, I too can get lazy. We can all get lazy. We can all start slipping. We can believe that just because our poop doesn't look quite like it used to, that maybe we're absorbing things. If we gain some weight, we might think that we're absorbing okay, and we don't have to take the macronutrients anymore, or the micronutrients. We might not have to take as many supplements. We might decide to not get labs done as often. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that same line. And you know what? People get in trouble. If you've been able to do that, go for a long time with no labs and to be minimal in your supplements, and you are okay, well then great for you. But please be aware that things can change at any time. And it breaks our hearts here to hear about people who get into trouble and who are struggling to cure their malnutrition. We've even lost some members, and that's heartbreaking too. We don't want you to be one of them. None of us are professionals in this field, except, as I've called myself, a professional patient. But education, self-advocacy, and the understanding of what constitutes good information is so important. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you.